Yo, what is good YouTube? It is your boy, Built Different, back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be having another tier list for you guys. And in this tier list, we're going to be covering all the NBA starting power forwards going into the 2020 to 2021 season. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So the first player up right here is Marvin Bagley. I really want to see this guy step up. I think he's just average unproven. Definitely average unproven. He definitely needs to improve himself. I don't remember exactly what pick he was taking, but I think he was like a top 5 pick, and he definitely needs to show the NBA what he can do this coming up season. And yeah, next up we have Jason Tatum, who I think is a superstar. And yeah, nothing else really to say about Jason Tatum. Obviously, I'm a Celtics fan, if you don't already know that, but if you don't already know that, I am, but I'm not. There's no bias. But yeah, Jason Tatum's a superstar. And next we have Taurian Prince. I think he's just an average player. Not like he's definitely a good role player, but just like for his skill set, he's just an average player. He's not really gonna like get the ball that much, of course, because like KD and Kyrie. But yeah, he's definitely an average player. Next up, we have Jon Collins, who I think is a borderline all-star, guys. I don't know where to start on this. He's a great player. He definitely needs to take that jump to the all-star level. Tell me if you agree or not. I think he's an all-star, borderline all-star player. But yeah. And next up we have Jay Crowder. He's an above-average player. Or is he? Yeah, he's an above-average player. He'll drop like 10 and 4 for you a night. Or no, I don't know. Is he above average? Nah. Yeah, he's average. I don't know. He's ever since he has left Boston. There's no bias, by the way. He hasn't really been like a big role, but now that he's on the whatever the heck their name is, he has a good role there. Never mind. Whatever. But next up we have Julius Randle. He's an above average player. I don't think he's borderline all-star. But yeah, he's an above average player. I don't think the Lakers should have gave up on him too early. Because he would have been a good fit with, of course, LeBron and AD. Or not a great fit, but a decent fit. Next up we have Rui Hachimura. And of course, this guy is a sophomore, obviously being a rookie last year. He's an average player. He didn't really, do much. Of course, he's in Washington, so the only thing for them to really do is give the ball to John Wall. But now he has John Wall and Russell Westbrook on his side. Of course, they have the new Wizards rookie, Denny Avdija, however the heck you say his name. And yeah, he should definitely take a leap this coming up year, and I really want to see him play. Next up, we have, Draymond Green. Who, guys, when Draymond is healthy, and when Draymond is playing playing alongside a good team, which he will be playing alongside, Curry, Kelly Oubre, Andrew Wiggins, this is his time to shine. Like, if it wasn't, like, when he's put on a super team, he's good. When he's put on just a trash team, he's not really good. But the only thing the Warriors really have to be worried about this coming up season is really injuries. Other than that, not much. I think Andrew Wiggins is gonna take a step up this coming up season. But yeah, I think Draymond is still all-star level, even though he is a little old. Paul Millsap, average player. It's Paul Millsap. He's like 80 years old. Domantas Sabonis. He's an all-star. Definitely an all-star. Not a superstar yet. He's definitely a great player. I feel like the Pacers should have traded Miles Turner. But hey, it is what it is. And yeah, not much else to say about Sabonis. Next up, we have Aaron Gordon. And what is that hair, my guy? But Aaron Gordon, at this point of his career, he's just an above average player. He's not really a borderline all-star or an all-star player anymore. He's really just... This is Aaron Gordon. play the season, don't do great, do okay, and then get in the dunk contest, and then either win it or choke it, or not choke it, get robbed. But yeah, Gordon Hayward. I mean, did I just call him? I don't know if I was calling him Gordon Hayward before, but Aaron Gordon, he's a decent player, above average. Yeah. Next up is Blake Griffin, and I can say Blake Griffin is still a borderline All-Star player. I think it was either last year or a couple years ago where he put up like 25, 6, and 7, I think, or no, like 6 and 5, something like that. He put up like 25 points though. He's still a borderline All-Star, guys. He definitely is. I feel like he's Aaron Gordon, even though I know he's older and everything. He's Aaron Gordon, but he has confidence. Because Aaron Gordon, I feel like he doesn't really drive that much. I feel like he settles for mid-range shots more. But yeah, he's still a borderline All-Star. And next up we have Anthony Davis, elite, Pogger. Next up we have Pascal Siakam. In my eyes, he's a superstar. The conversation between Jason Tatum or Pascal Siakam, I would say Jason Tatum is a better player. Pascal Siakam he is a great player. He's not much worse than Jason Tatum in my eyes. But yeah, he's definitely a superstar. Next up we have Zion Williams. He's above average for right now. Guys, this is going in like he's not even played a preseason game, I don't think. But this is going into the NBA season. He's an above average player just of right now. He could go here. In the middle of the season. Gosh, at the end of the season he could even be at this level. But just as right now, he's just an above average player. And next up is Jaren Jackson Jr. He is not a borderline All-Star player. I feel like he can be a borderline All-Star player, but as of right now, he is an above average player. But definitely in the next year or two, I want to see him take that big leap and become a borderline All-Star or an All-Star. But just as right now, I am ranking him as above average. Next up, we have I always forget this guy's name. Okay, Bojan Bogdanovic. This is a good player. He's definitely a key role player to the Nuggets. Yeah, he's still on the Nuggets, right? Or is he on the Pacers? I'm pretty sure he's on the Nuggets. I don't even remember. He might be on the Jazz. I think he's on the Nuggets. I don't know. Whatever team he is, he's definitely a key role player to them. No, it's not the Nuggets. Is it? It's the Jazz, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Jazz. He's definitely a key role player to them. Above average player in my eyes, and yeah. Next up we have Rocco, and Rocco is going to the above average place. He's definitely a great two-way player, great 3-and-D player. Yeah, great 3-and-D player. What team is he on now? Is he still on the Rockets? No. He's not still on the Rockets. Yeah, he is, isn't he? Wow. But yeah, he's a great player. Not a great player, good player. Lauri Markkanen, of course, last year, him taking a step down. I don't remember. I think it might have been because of a minor injury, but he definitely took a step down last year. I want to see him take a step up, but he's not an average player, guys. In my eyes, he is still a slightly above average player. Not a fairly above average player, but yeah, he definitely needs to step up because he had a pretty good rookie season. And yeah, next up we have Giannis. Nothing much to say about him. Elite. Next we have this dude. I know this guy. I always forget his last name or his name in general. I think his first name starts with an R and his last name starts with a T. But I've seen him play. He's just an average player. He's not really great. I always forget his name though. I know who he is. But he's been in memes, and that's kind of how I know who he is. And then next up we have Myers Leonard, and is he average or is he above average? He's an above average player. Yeah, he's a great key role player to the Miami Heat. Obviously, last postseason he took a huge step down in their organization because of the playoffs, and he wanted to win, and He didn't want anything for himself. He has a great great mindset. And yeah, he really cares about his other teammates. Obviously, I don't know anybody who doesn't care about their teammates, other than like Russell Westbrook. But yeah, he's a great player. Above average. And next up we have, is that who I think? I was Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter Jr. No. Why not? I just call him Wendell Carter. You know what? I totally forgot his name. Siri. Who is the Hornets power forward? Not. Who's the Hornets center? Should I tell me it now? That's not it. Oh well. I know who this is, guys. I always forget his name. I really do. Isn't his? No, it's not Wendell Carter. He's on the Bulls and he's a center. Who is this? I always forget his name. And now my phone won't open. But yeah, I like this player. He's definitely an average player. He needs to step up big time because, of course, Gordon Hayward is injured again for like his 80th time in a row. But yeah, he needs to step up. I always forget his name. I'm searching it up right now on my phone. PJ Washington. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna try and move faster. But yeah, PJ Washington, he's an average player. He needs to take that jump though. And then next we have Rudy Gay, average. He still puts up like okay numbers, like 8. Nah, never mind, that's not really okay. But Christian Wood, he's a great player. No, he's not even borderline All-Star. In my opinion, he's an All-Star. Christian Wood, the Celtics should have traded for him, bro. Celtics should have traded for. Signed him. Celtics should have signed him, dude. He's a great player. I really love him, and not like that. No homo. I really love him, and he's definitely an All-Star. He needs to make the All-Star team this coming up here. And next up, we have Kristaps. In my eyes, Kristaps is still a superstar. He's still been a superstar. He's not elite, in my opinion. Is he elite? Yeah, guys, Kristaps is elite. He's definitely not as good as Giannis or AD, but he's like borderline elite, so I'm just gonna put him in elite. But the only really problem with Kristaps is health. He keeps getting injured. That sucks. And next we have Kevin Love, who at this point he's still an above average player. He still has trade value, but he's like, they're not going to win a championship unless they make some type of move. But, yeah. Is this the Jake Layman kid? Okay, I'm just kind of... Look, I don't even really know who this is. I think this might be Jake Layman. But I'm just going to put him on average. I have no idea who it is. I don't really know, like, that many players from the Timberwolves, but I have no idea who that is. But yeah. And next up we have Marcus, is that Markeith or is that Marcus? No, that's Marcus. Yeah, that's Marcus. I'm stupid. Marcus Morris, he's just an average player. And then Tobias Harris, he's an above average player. I don't think he's worth his contract. I don't really like his contract. Yeah, he'll put up like 20. He's borderline to the borderline all-star. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video, guys. If you aren't already, please go smash that subscribe button. I'm trying to get at least around 80 to 81 subscribers by summer and 100 subscribers by the end of next year. So yeah, if you guys aren't already, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And yeah, as always, peace out.